Coca Cola was born as a result of the prohibition of alcohol in the USA in 1886. This is when Dr. John Pemberton had to amend the formula for his French wine of Coca drink due to its alcohol content. And soon after, fellow pharmacist Caleb D. Bradham noticed the success of Coca-Cola and decided to launch his own rival product, originally calling it Brad's Drink, before it officially became known as Pepsi Cola. Fast forward a few decades, and Pepsi Cola have experienced several episodes of financial difficulty over the years. This was especially due to the increase in price and rationing of sugar, which was a key ingredient in Pepsi's formula. So Pepsi decided to reach out to Coca-Cola to see if they wanted to buy the business for a reported $50,000. But the Coca-Cola company declined this offer, and since that day, Coca-Cola and Pepsi have been locked into an ongoing battle, both growing into global giants. Early on in this battle, both Coca-Cola and Pepsi fiercely competed on price. But it got a bit silly. Prices were just too low and it wasn't sustainable. Since then, marketing has been the weapon of choice for both businesses. One of the most famous examples was in 1975, when Pepsi decided to launch a taste test experiment with the general public. They did this because they had full belief that Pepsi tasted better than Coca-Cola. So they launched what is known as the Pepsi Challenge.
This is the taste. This is the test. Pepsi versus Coke, the Pepsi Challenge. And all across America, more people pick Pepsi. Time after time after time.
Pepsi Cola.
It was very simple. Members of the public were given two drinks. One was Pepsi Cola, one was Coca-Cola. But this was a blind taste test, so they didn't know which one was which. To Pepsi's delight, the majority of people who participated said that they preferred Pepsi Cola.
Nationwide, more people prefer the taste of Pepsi over Coca-Cola. Pepsi.
Pepsi. Pepsi.
I like Pepsi a lot better.
And it was around this time that Pepsi decided to double down on their marketing efforts and invest heavily to try and gain ground on Coca-Cola. One of their most famous marketing campaigns around this time included paying Michael Jackson $5 million to be the face of their Taste of a New Generation campaign.
You're a whole new generation. You're loving what they do. I put a Pepsi in the motion, but that choice is up to you. Hey, you're the Pepsi generation. Girls are down and taste the thrill of the day and feel the Pepsi way.
But interestingly, this comes shortly after Michael Jackson had just turned down a $1 million contract with Coca-Cola to endorse their product. Alongside the Michael Jackson campaign, they also had an entire scene dedicated to Pepsi in Back to the Future Part 2.
All I want is a Pepsi.
And in the years that followed, Coca-Cola started to lose their market share to Pepsi, and the rivalry between the two really intensified. Coca-Cola were rattled, so much so that they invested millions of pounds to develop a new formula for their Coca-Cola drink, which eventually led to the development and launch of a product called New Coke. The great news was that New Coke came top of the list in blind taste tests, above both Pepsi and the original Coca-Cola formula.
Yes, more people all across the country, when comparing Coke to Pepsi, chose the taste of Coke as the better taste. Let's look at it this way. We gave America a choice, and more people said Coke is it.
It's a hit. It's a Coke. Coke is it.
So it made perfect sense to launch New Coke and gain some of that market share back that they'd lost to Pepsi. But Coca-Cola's customers were fuming. The soft drink giant was inundated with complaints and negative feedback about New Coke. They were gutted that they'd lost the original flavour that they've grown to love. After 3 months of constant complaints and negativity around the change, Pepsi were officially winning the cola wars for the first time. And Coca-Cola finally caved into the pressure from its customers and re-released the original version of their drink, naming it Classic Coke.
I'm Don Keogh, president of the Coca-Cola Company. When we brought you the new taste of Coke, we knew that millions would prefer it, and millions do. And we knew that it would beat the taste of our major competitor, and it does. What we didn't know was how many thousands of you would phone and write asking us to bring back the classic taste of original Coca-Cola. Well, we read and we listened, and you know the rest. They're both yours, the new taste of Coke and Coca-Cola Classic. Your right of choice is back.
This move surprisingly reinvigorated the brand and sales went through the roof. turning out to be one of the best mistakes Coca Cola as a business has ever made. Coca Cola's customers were so happy that the business had decided to listen to them. An appreciation for the drink of Coca Cola skyrocketed after customers hadn't been able to buy it for a while, and the brand was soon back on top spot. I guess in the case of Coca Cola, absence does make the heart grow fonder. Fast forward to today, and it would seem that the cola wars worked out great for both businesses who are still thriving. Collectively, they operate in over 200 countries across the world, with huge product portfolios, owning over 500 brands between them. I guess the question is, which one do you prefer, Pepsi Cola or Coca Cola? So that's it, a bit of a background into the rivalry between Pepsi and Coca Cola. I hope you found the video interesting, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to Two Teachers YouTube channel for lots more business videos just like this.